These greens are pushing, 45 years old. Original 328 greens from the 70s. They've been overseeded every year. So this time of year, when we go through transition, the Bermuda isn't quite ready. So, finding a product that helps with that transition is really what I was looking for. We typically have pretty good overseeds here. Transition and summertime recovery is what we were really looking for. We get a lot of competition from these trees. We have 1,300 trees out here. So they're competing for water as well. A lot of times they win the battle for water when it comes to the grass. So we get compacted fairly quickly in the summer. We do have kind of a heavy clay soil, loamy, and with 55,000 rounds we do on an average. This place gets pounded. Yeah. So just squarification, slicing, everything like that's not enough. This will be our first transition running it. So far so good. I'm really happy with the Bermuda percentage. We didn't even have to fertilize in May, so I was able to skip a $5,000 granular application. We did not spray one iron and urea application all winter.
Wow.
And we were baling hay almost every day. I mean, we tried to mow in the mornings, couldn't mow in the mornings. We were getting so much yield. We were watering probably 30% under ET.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was nice, keeping things firm but not drying out. We were able to maintain that balance. But really in the season is when we really saw that we could keep things a little bit firmer and not really see any stresses. We do have some low spots in the fairways, so those spots tend to hold a little bit of water, but our normal areas that are getting good coverage that typically would get wet this time of year, we haven't seen it like in years past, which is a good sign. So we're getting that deep hydration. We're able to put probes, 14 inches in spots that, there's no way we would have been able to do it before.
14
and
inches.
I've seen other guys been able to do that, and they say it, on these testimonials also, but it's a fact. I mean, it drops right to the bottom. And even in my dry areas that I've checked out, I can still get the probe in, 2 inches. Which in the past, you would have to take a hammer and pound that thing in.
Yeah.
So that tells me, even in the areas where my DU is not as strong, I'm still getting some of that penetration. And that's going to take just, dialing in the irrigation a little bit better, tweaking things. But the product's still working even when it's not, getting the full amount.
Yeah.
Past 3 or 4 years on these pine trees, getting a lot of blight. You can see kind of on the tips of the tree. And what I've seen since using the product, especially this, coming into this year, is all that blight's pretty much gone away. So you can ride around the property and you can't really find a pine tree that is still blighted like that. You can look in the neighbor's backyard and those pines are still blighted and stressed. And then, 50 yards out on our property,
it's getting your water.
They look healthy as can be. But whatever it is, it's taking up more water. They're just healthier. The chemistry made sense to me. That's what it boiled down to. I've tried a lot of different products, different wetting agents, sulfuric acid, infuric, a ton of stuff, running gypsum constantly. But so far it's been working great. So I'm glad we took it on. And